Hello again, everyone. This is Ryan with Allison Detailing. Welcome back to the channel. Today's detail is a maintenance wash on this 2019 BMW M240i. The official color of this vehicle is black sapphire metallic. If you've had a car with black paint before, you know they tend to show dirt very easily. The video doesn't do it justice, but you will see as I walk you around that this car is covered with dirt and dust. I've already got my buckets filled up, so here are some of the tools I'm going to use. I got my Chemical Guys wheel brush, a Tough Shine brush for around the tires, a couple Speedmaster detailing brushes for in between the spokes and the inner barrels, and also a detail brush. Another cool tool I wanted to highlight before we get started are these Detail Guards hose guides. These things are really handy and prevent hoses from getting stuck under your tires as you're washing the car. These things are relatively inexpensive, so if you're interested in picking up a set for yourself, there's a link in the description below. So now it's time to get started with the wash. As always, I'm going to give the car a good rinse to remove any loose dirt and debris. We want to get off as much dirt as possible to prevent any scratching once we start washing the car off with a mitt. Just a quick update here. This car was ceramic coated with CarPro Seacorch UK about 10 months ago. You can see here how quickly the water beads off the car, which tells me that the coating is still holding strong. If you aren't familiar with ceramic coatings, they're an extremely durable type of paint protectant. Unlike waxes, which will typically only last for a couple months, most ceramic coatings will last for 1 to 2 years if properly maintained. Now that we've rinsed the car, it's time to get started with the wheels. Whenever I clean wheels, I prefer to spray them down with a dedicated wheel and tire cleaner. I have Adam's wheel and tire cleaner diluted 1:1 in this Marilex foamer. Another product I tend to use rather often is P&S Brake Buster. I've gone ahead and linked both products in the description below. Once applied, I use a Tough Shine brush to agitate the surface of the tire. I'll then use a Speedmaster wheel brush to work in between the spokes and around the inner barrel of the wheel. These brushes are great for getting around the brake caliper and other tight spots in the wheel that you can't get with other brushes. Another tool that's handy to have when cleaning wheels is a detail brush. Detail brush is a great tool for getting around the lug nuts, the tire stem, and other areas around the face of the wheel that you might not have been able to get with your other tools. Once I'm done with all that, the next step is to wipe down the face of the wheel with this Chemical Guys wheel brush. One final scrub of the tire and we're ready to move on. If you missed any of that, don't worry. I have another video coming out soon showing my entire wheel cleaning process in greater depth. Since we're talking about wheels, another tool that would make your life a lot easier is one of these detailer cards. I find these really helpful when I'm cleaning wheels or working on other areas low on the car. So now that the wheels are done, it's time to foam the car. For this part, I'm using an MTM PF 22.2 foam cannon. I have the foam cannon filled about halfway with water and about 4 ounces of Adam's Ultra Foam shampoo. This is a pH neutral soap, so it's not going to do a whole lot to clean the paint. What's important in this part is that the suds will add a layer of lubrication on the paint surface. This will help the wash mitt glide over the paint's surface and pick up any remaining dirt without scratching the car's paint. While the car is still covered in foam, I'm going to use a soft bristled detail brush and work my way around the car. Detail brush is great for some of the tight spots in the car that I won't be able to hit with my wash mitt. As we continue the wash, I'm going to be using my wash mitt to remove any remaining dirt from the car. Nobody wants to rewash any panels, so it's important to start from the top and let gravity pull the soap off the car. It's also important to work in straight lines, and after each panel or so, flip over your wash mitt and use the other side. After using both sides, I'll take the mitt back to my rinse bucket and clean it off. This is important, as it'll help to remove any dirt that might be stuck in the fibers of the mitt. After we're done washing the car, we're going to give it another good rinse. This is another part where you want to start at the top and work your way down the car. For the wheels specifically, here's another trick I picked up from Pan the Organizer, a fellow YouTube detailer. I'm spraying the wheels with Geon Wet Coat. This will give the wheels a little bit of shine, but it will also add a hydrophobic coating to the wheel that will make them much easier to dry later on. If you saw my first video, you'll know that I like to use a leaf blower to help dry the car. If you don't have a leaf blower, a microfiber drying towel will work just fine. In just a few moments, you'll see how I use a microfiber drying towel along with a drying aid to get any remaining water off the car. After removing the majority of the water, the final step is wiping down the car with a microfiber drying towel and a drying aid. In these clips, I'm following the Obsessed Garage process by using P&S Beadmaker as a drying agent to help lubricate the paint surface. Beadmaker also brings out a lot of depth and gloss from the paint, so it has some secondary benefits as well. If you don't have Beadmaker in your cabinet, a quick detailer works well too. As you can see, the paint is starting to look really good. If you want to give Beadmaker a try for yourself, I've gone ahead and added a link in the description below. So now it's getting pretty late, so you're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see the results. After just a couple of hours, this car is looking great again. And that's all we have for today's detail. If you like what you see, give us a big thumbs up. And if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future videos. Again, I'm Ryan with Allison Detailing. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.